Hello there and welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be reviewing episode 1 from series 14 slash season 1, and that is The Space Baby. So let's get into it. So what are my initial thoughts for this episode? I thought it was okay. Yes, not the best episode slash opener for a series, but I definitely think it's a strong start to a series. And I definitely think it has promising starts. I love the opening. It continues straight off from the church on Ruby Road. I think that was a great decision. It felt weird being like in the future, if that makes sense, but it's still taken place in December of 2023. I loved sort of like the scene where Ruby was first in the TARDIS and the Doctor explaining that he's a Time Lord and stuff. I thought that was handled really well. I always think Russell handles like the explanation of being a Time Lord and like handling it differently each time. I think he does that great with all of the companions in his era. And I loved when Ruby and the Doctor went to as the dinosaur age. I really love it when Doctor Who's like brought dinosaurs onto the show. I really hope they do it in the future because I just think that's a really big unexplored area, and I think especially with the new Disney Plus money that I think it's more possible than ever to do real convincing dinosaurs. So I'm really hoping in the future they would go back to the past and obviously do the dinosaurs. But yeah, I love also the scene with the butterfly. Again, another superstition that the Doctor has brought into our universe from Wild Blue Yonder, and it's great to see these sort of like this ripple effect up from that one event that like was tiny at the time but has now became massive thanks to the toy maker and all of his legions and all the other superstitions coming through into our universe. So yeah, it's great to see sort of that coming through. Also, the title sequence, this one is so much better than the one we saw in the 60th anniversary and the church on Ruby Road. I love how they've sort of added like sort of some nebulas, would you call them, and sort of updated the logo to make it a little bit more like fresh, a little bit more 3D, and like how you like transition through it more and it having regeneration effects around it. I think that it just looks so much more better, so much more new, and not just like it's a PowerPoint slide. So yeah, well done to the team for listening to the fans' criticisms of the title sequence and improving it. So yeah, hats off to them. Then when we got to the actual episode, into the actual like main spaceship of the episode, I can't remember if there was a name of it. Someone correct me in the comment section below, but I really loved sort of like the design of it. It sort of looked like a baby dummy that you put in your mouth, if that makes sense, or like a rattle that a baby has. So I thought that was quite a clever design, and you can tell how some of the elements of the baby spaceship was used in Wild Blue Yonder, as mentioned in Doctor Who Unleashed. But yeah, I love how it's the two different designs. You have sort of the darker thing where the bogeyman lives, and sort of like the lighter, more happier side where the babies live. And I love like the design of the bogeyman, how it's sort of like hunched over and like the like wide mouth. One thing that I didn't like was the sort of like how it's made out of bogies. Yes, I think we've all made that connection, bogies, bogeyman, but it just doesn't seem right how like a nightmarish person has sort of like, it's like sort of those together, if you get what I mean. But yeah, it's still a great monster nonetheless, and great to have in the Doctor Who universe, and I really hope a creature like that appears again, but maybe sort of akin to the Nightmare Man from the Sarah Jane Adventures. I'd really like to see him in the new series. And on the like upper levels of the spaceship, we have the baby area. I love the sort of like child drawings you see on the wall. I think the art department did a great job with those, and sort of like the pulley system, how they have to sort of like press all the buttons and pull all the levers, I think is really funny, really ingenious. And the babies, they sound so adorable. Like there's something so unnatural about a baby that young speaking, and how they're all in prams and or if you, I don't know what you'd call them in America, but yeah, in the UK we call them prams. Yeah, that just occurred to me that Americans might call them something different. But yeah, I love how like it's like their mouth looks so like normal, like there's no like clear CGI, and I was very much wondering how have they done that. That is so clever, and that's what I think Unleashed is great at doing, explaining how they've done that. But the babies, they just look and sound so adorable. You just wanted to like pick them up and give them a hug. And yeah, I just loved Eric the baby. I thought he was great. I can't remember who voices him. I don't know if they said in Doctor Who Unleashed, but I thought he did a great job. And now on to Ncuti and Millie. What can I say about them? They have done such a great job already, only in 2 episodes, but you can really see sort of like the relationship between them as a Doctor and companion. I think they're going to be a really good, strong pairing in the future, and I'm really looking forward to see where their episodes go. And yeah, I'm just really looking forward to seeing the rest of this series and how Ncuti's era pans out in the future. Now, as we head like towards the end of the episode, we see the Doctor scanning Ruby. I wonder what this means. My theory is that maybe she's part Time Lord, or like not 100% human. That's my theory, and it sort of reminded me of when the 11th Doctor was scanning Amy at the end of Day of the Moon to see if she was pregnant or not. It sort of reminded me of that. But yeah, let me know your theories of it in the comment section below. And basically how these reviews are going to work. I'm going to try and get them out weekly for each episode, but I might skip a week or 2 depending on if I can get it out and make the thumbnail and stuff. So it all depends, but I might miss a week and come back to it. So yeah, let me know what you think of this episode in the comment section down below, and hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.